Well, Jen's a big impact on our team. You know, she's such a caring individual, making sure our guys have their books, they have their schedule, make sure they got the right tutors or in the right classes to graduate. And for you to be in that position, you got to be a very caring and giving person, because you are definitely serving our players every day to make sure that they have an opportunity to graduate and further their education and better their life. And Jen, you can't say enough about what she does for our program, because she is such a giver.
My 3 goals for the guys when they come in as freshmen and then leaving through their senior year are to graduate with a meaningful degree, something that's important to them, leave the program a better person for their experience, and be prepared for life after UCF.
Jen's tough. She'll definitely, get on the guys and get after them to stay on top of their academics. Sometimes guys get a little lazy, especially with their academics, and Jen is the one that's going to stay on top of them and make sure that they are, number one, on time to their meetings, on time to their tutors, on time to class. She's the person that's going to help them to be successful in obtaining their college degree.
Jen and Katie, they do a great job with us, helping us to keep our grades up. I know during the summer and during the fall, it was such a big transition. Without them, I probably wouldn't have made it. So I'm really thankful for everything they do, and all the people over at the ASSA building, what they do for us.
With men's basketball right now, there's 3 full-time staff that work with men's basketball. It's myself, a learning specialist is available, and then I have an intern, Katie.
Jen and Katie definitely help us maintain our academics, knowing where we got to be class-wise, knowing where we are in the class, our progress throughout our course or the semester. Just anything that has to do with academics, they make sure that they're on top of it and we're on top of it.
They have to do well academically to be out there on the court in front of thousands of fans. So I know that Coach Jones and Coach Finney and the rest of the coaches, I know they understand that, and they really do support me and my staff and everything that we do, and we do feel a part of the program. If I ever need anything, all I have to do is pick up the phone and call. I feel like the guys feel that way too. I think that they see us as part of the staff.
Their job's just as important as ours, because without them we couldn't play basketball. I have a great deal of respect for her and Katie just because of what they do and how many athletes they have to deal with.
The coaches and I and my staff have a very open line of communication. We meet once a week and we go over the progress of all the guys, their courses, what's coming up, what's due, what their grades are. My main go-to person is Coach Finney, and he's great. He wears all sorts of hats as far as coaching goes and being my academic liaison. But they're great, very supportive, and they help me out whenever I need.
Well, anytime you're in the role of studying, most people procrastinate, and Jen does have to drop the hammer to make sure that they get to study hall, get to the tutors, and if it's not working, then she has to call one of us in to try to be the helping hand to make sure they're doing what they need to do.
Jen will be one to definitely get on you if you're slacking off at all, not doing your work. She's one to let you know, like, hey, this has to be done now, and she gets her point across well, and I think that it carries over because, our GPA was, higher than it's been, so she's done a really good job.
She only wants our best interests at heart. She wants everybody to graduate. She wants everybody to get a good GPA. And I think we've had our best team GPA, the last couple of years with Jen and the group of guys we had.
Last year, men's basketball got most improved GPA from the previous year. So they were awarded male sports most improved GPA. And ultimately, our goal is to make sure everyone's eligible and maintaining satisfactory progress towards their degree. And for me, I want to make sure that they're understanding their coursework and they're doing something that's important to them, because ultimately, at some point, they're going to have a degree under their belt that they care about.